Right, so another Yoon's talk. So I remember distinctly, it was about 3 months back. It was a long day of work and my body was sore and I was sweating because I was carrying heavy things up and down the stairs. And after I finished that work, I was walking across the bridge and I remember distinctly as I was walking, I said to myself, you know what? I worked hard today. And as I said that, it also reminded me that other people that I work with or other people in general, that a lot of people complain about the work. Some people, complain about the work in general, that the fact that they have to work. Some people complain about the fact that maybe they're not doing what they thought they would be doing, or some people complain about the fact that they're doing a very tedious work, whether it be cleaning or doing something that they never thought they would be doing when they joined the Navy. Or some people complain for the sake of complaining, and it seems like to me it's more of the younger people who are 17, 18, 19, 20 now. And I don't know the exact answer, right? But I was thinking to myself, why is that? Why is it that, I don't mind the work, and there are people that are, 17, 18, I'm not saying all of them, they work really hard and they don't complain. Why is that? And I was just thinking for a while, and I remember distinctly for me, my first job in the workforce, I worked in a book bindery when I was 17 years young. I worked in a book bindery where it required me to be always, at the top game of my performance. Because if I didn't do my job, other people in the company where I worked couldn't do their job, right? Because I was working in a book bindery where I had to count the books physically, stamp the books, and process the books. And, I was the only one that's doing it. So if I didn't do my job, other people couldn't do their job. So I always had to be on the move, and I was always sweaty. I was always dirty because it was in a very dirty environment. And so with that and the combination of, my parents worked really hard and my brother worked really extremely hard. They had a great work ethic. In combination with those two, I, with that, naturally I have a high work ethic, great work ethic. And also, people, from what I think, in my opinion, people who grew up in a harsh work environment, not saying it's a harsh work environment, but in a place where there was a high demand for a good work ethic. When they join the Navy, it seems very easy. They don't complain. They love and enjoy the work. But what I see and what I notice is the fact that people, for example, if joining the Navy is their first job straight out of high school, or maybe, before they joined the Navy, they had a easy job where they were flipping burgers or maybe folding clothes, and then they joined the Navy and then physically very demanding, then they complain because they don't have that foundation set in, right? So I'm not too sure exactly what this is. I'm just sharing with you something that is interesting that I see. So what I could recommend is, before you join the Navy, set a very strong foundation on your work ethic. Have a very strong foundation. Because if you do, in my opinion, that will carry you throughout your Navy career. If you have a very strong foundation, the rest of your Navy career is, in my opinion, it's going to be an easy ride. So, just sharing with you my thought about the day or what I was thinking. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great Navy day.